Could you believe that's all cheese right here? Yes, you can, because you're on keto. Awesome, right? Okay, so this is the first time we've attempted this shape. I'll put the link to the other time that I attempted this, which all I do is I spray a pan. The last time I sprayed it onto foil itself, but we have these pans to eliminate more mess. Anyway, I just sprayed it down and then just placed Monterey Jack cheese on it. You can use whichever cheese you'd like. And yeah, I didn't think it was going to work. I wasn't very confident with how big it was because the other time I did it, they were much smaller and that was much easier to lift. But yeah, anyway, I used this big bad boy and was able to get underneath it and lift it carefully without it falling apart. So it was awesome. All right, and then I'm going to work on making a pizza dip. It's Keto Connections pizza dip that I've made before for Super Bowl, and I wanted to show you guys how I put that together. So it's incredibly delicious. Oh, and real quick for this, you can add pesto or you can add whichever sauce you want to use. Rouse, I think that's how you say it. Rouse. Tomato sauce is the best. It's the lowest in sugar, but it is expensive. So whichever way you prefer to go. And I've used pesto on this, and it's actually very, very delicious. So you just spread it with pesto and add some more cheese on top if you like, and any toppings. I think I added basil, maybe. It was really, really good. Anyway, I'll add the link to the video when I did it last time. Cup, and this has 0 carbs and it has 8 grams of fat. So yeah, but use whatever you guys want. And then I'm not sure if I'm gonna do heart salami or not. Probably not. I'm gonna give this mostly to the kids, and then I'm gonna have this pizza dip that I'm gonna come up with, or I'm gonna put together. Okay, so for the pizza dip, all you have to do is add a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder. I'm going to take this, or break it up there. And then 1 whole teaspoon of oregano. And then you're going to mix this well together. And you're going to place it into a baking dish. And then top it with some cheese. I believe Parmesan cheese as well, like mozzarella cheese or Monterey Jack is what I'm using. And then Parmesan cheese and the sauce under the cheese. So put the sauce on first and then the cheese on top, and it's delicious. And then your pepperoni, if you have pepperoni, but I'll probably chop the heart salami into smaller bites and mix or put that on top. I'll let you know what it looks like. Okay, so this was literally in there for about, I'd say 4 minutes, and my oven was still on, so. All right, so this is Josiah's second little slice, which he devoured. But I forgot to press record. I was taking pictures.
My gosh.
All right.
I'm going to eat it right here. So good. Not bad for keto pizza.
Mm-hmm. And last week we did make the keto dough for pizza with almond flour. But this is just the cheese crust. It's super, super simple. You guys have to try this because it's just an easy go-to when you want like comfort food. Really quickly.
It fills you up pretty fast.
Yeah, because it's all fat. Especially if it had pepperonis on top as well. It'd be even more filling. But it's good. What is it, baby?
Keto, baby.
No.
It's keto, baby.
Alright, so I had it looking all pretty and realized I didn't put the sour cream in. So it's going to be a thinner consistency here. It's obviously better to let the cream cheese soften, so it's easier to work with. And The reason I got most of my sour cream out was because I sprayed this with olive oil spray first before I put the sour cream in. So it's easier to just get out of the measuring cup. Alright, so just you mix this and then you put the sauce on top, whichever sauce you're using. And then you can top it with pepperonis. I'm going to do salami. Oh, and I'm sorry. So you top it with the sauce and then the cheese, whichever cheese you're using. You can add some Parmesan cheese as well, and then yeah, whichever topping you're using, either pepperoni or salami or whatever you want. And then if you want to make it a little spicy, you use red pepper flakes as well. You could probably do that when you're adding the sauce, and it tastes fantastic. Alright, so I'm not using a whole lot of sauce because it does contain sugars, but obviously you're not going to have just a sauce. So in a whole quarter cup, I'm using the Prego traditional, and it has 4 grams of sugar. Sugar is for a whole quarter cup, and this was just about, I would say, gosh, a tablespoon and a half because it's a big tablespoon. It's a serving spoon. So yeah, so that's all I use for the whole top of it there. And then you just add your cheese. And again, I got this recipe from Keto Connection. Here we go. Keto Connection, and it was fantastic. My brother, who is not on keto, loved it for Super Bowl. And you have the challenge of coming up with something to use as to be able to use it as a dip. But you can do the pepperonis in the microwave trip where they harden and they act as chips. So you can do that. You can do cheese crisps. You can do, that's pretty much it. I think I'm going to try and do the salami in the microwave and see how that works out. All right, so you just add your cheese like I did, and then I'm going to also put some Parmesan cheese on top. Okay, so I'm just adding this just for a bit more flavor for the cheese portion of it. And again, if you wanted to add your red chili flakes, you can do that at this point or on top of the sauce. All right, I think that should be good. All right, cool. And then let me cut up the salami. All right, so there it is with the salami on top. I would probably definitely recommend pepperoni, but anyway, that's what we have. We don't have pepperoni. And I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. Okay, so there it is, and it's nice and cheesy and delicious. Again, I could try and find a recipe for like fat bomb chips. But yeah, I'm just gonna use broccoli right now just to taste it. Wow, that's even very delicious on broccoli. And it's just raw broccoli, but that is really good. Okay, so if you're having any type of pizza craving like I did after a workout, then definitely you gotta make this dip. And I'm not gonna eat all of this right here, but yeah, this is wow. Like, no words can explain. It's so good. That's his very first time ever having it. What do you think? Thumbs up?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Pizza.
Uh-huh. What kind?
Keto.
Nice. And what did we say when it's yummy?
It's good.
It's keto, baby.
It's keto.
Say it's keto, baby.
It's keto.
Yummy, yummy, delicious?
Mm-hmm.
All right.